From architecture to painting and sculpture, literature to live music and theater. Radio 111 presents Bonnie G and Brian Mendoza with The Desert Scene, your connection to culture and entertainment in the desert cities. Here's Bonnie and Brian.
And welcome to The Desert Scene. I'm your host, Bonnie G, and actually the fabulous John McCallum is filling in as producer today. And we're so happy to welcome Julie Garnyé, who we talked to a few months ago, and she is part of this fabulous event, One Night Only. Michael Childers presents One Night Only. New York, New York is the theme this year, Wednesday, November 9th at the McCallum. Hi, Julie. How are you?
I'm great, Bonnie. Good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, good to talk to you. So I am so sorry that I unfortunately missed your cabaret show at CV Rep. I heard it was fabulous. So how did that go real quick before we get into One Night Only?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was a really great night. Just incredible people in the community came out to celebrate CV Rep and help raise money for them, and it was fabulous. I had the best time. I can't wait to do it again.
Excellent. So One Night Only. I've seen this a couple of times. It's always such a wonderful show. So is this? I'm guessing this is. I'm sure not your first appearance with this event.
It is not. I believe this is now my fifth One Night Only, fifth or sixth. And it's always a blast. It's always a great night, just incredible talent. Michael Childers always puts together an amazing night, and it's not to be missed. And
yes, he will. I mean, Michael Childers has been in this business a long time, and he always seems to put together, have a nice mix of people. And now, so tell me about how you come up with what you're going to do. Is it a joint decision between you and Michael on the song, or does the artist get total control over that?
No, this is very much a collaborative effort. Michael and his team picked the theme. This year, it's New York, New York. Mm-hmm. So we're celebrating everything that we love about New York City. And then me as an artist, I like to just give a few suggestions of songs that I think would work for me that fit into the theme. And, and then I work with the director this year, as was last year, is Scott Coulter. Mm-hmm. And the music director is the incredible Todd Schroeder once again. And so we all kind of talk and discuss and, try to figure out what's best for the night. And they shape this really beautiful night and put songs in that match the theme. So that's kind of how it works every year.
Do you want to tell us what you're doing, or would you rather keep that a secret?
Mine's actually a little bit in flux right now, so I'm going to keep that a little under the vest at the moment, because we've had some casting changes, mm-hmm. and so songs are getting moved around a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think the song that I originally was scheduled to sing might be changed now. So I don't want to disappoint anyone by saying I'm doing this and then they show up and I'm doing something else. Yeah. So I'm going to, yeah.
Fair enough. Now, so Scott, it's directed by Scott Coulter, musical director Todd Schroeder. Have you worked with both of them before often?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. I love both of them dearly. And Scott, I met in New York City when I was living there full time. And he is so talented, not just as a director, but also as a vocalist. Mm-hmm. He's an incredible vocalist and does concerts all over the world. So he really understands singers and knows what works for their voices and what's going to make them shine. And I think that's why he makes such a great director of this event, because he really understands all of us and knows what our voices can do and really just wants us to look our best. And that just makes for a much better and much more fun evening when you feel supported by your director like that. So
absolutely.
He's wonderful. And Todd's the same. Todd knows all of our voices. He's worked with almost all of us, I think, in the group. And he's just a gem. He understands how to arrange a song so beautifully, and he's just so wonderful to work with. I adore working with Todd. I'll never say no to him.
And choreography by Jeffrey Scott Parsons. Now, is there a lot of choreography? And first question, and second question, are you comfortable with that? Have you done a lot of dancing also in your career?
I mean, I have done a lot of dancing. I don't really dance anymore, but back when I was younger, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I did the national tour of Cats.
Yeah.
And, I was a dancer back in the day, and I've kind of backed off of that now, and I prefer to just focus on singing a little bit more and acting, of course, my acting career. So I don't believe I'm going to be dancing very much at all in this show.
Okay.
But Jeffrey has a wonderful way of picking a few numbers here and there and creating beautiful pieces. And I have no doubt that he's going to do a wonderful job with this one as well.
So, so many people in this: Christine Andreas, Scott Coulter, Keith Carradine, Sam Harris, Billy Stritch, Sharon McKnight, Amanda McBroom, who I got to see at the Purple Room a few months back. Now, did you know many of these people before you got cast in this particular show?
I think the only person I don't know in this cast might be Keith Carradine. I've never met Keith Carradine. I'm a huge fan, so I'm super excited. But pretty much everyone else, Debbie Gravitt, Sam Harris, Sean McDermott, Amanda McBroom, Sharon McKnight has been added.
Yes.
She's wonderful, and she and I share a birthday. We're birthday sisters.
Excellent.
Ken Page is part of my Cats family. He was the original Old Deuteronomy in Cats, so we share that relationship, although I did Cats many, many years after he did the original company. Terry Ralston, of course, is a Palm Springs favorite, and she's brilliant. And Leroy Reams has the best Broadway stories in the history of Broadway. He's worked with everyone.
Okay.
Billy Stritch and I have been working together for about 25 years. So I've known Billy the longest of everyone in this group, and he is one of my dearest friends. Whenever I'm in New York, we try to spend some time with our dogs together in Central Park, and I find him to be one of the best people on the planet. So yeah, there's a lot of really, really great people. Like I said, I've worked with all of these people. The only person I don't know is Keith Carradine, and I'm super excited to get to meet him.
So this, how much actual rehearsal do you guys get before this show actually goes up?
You know, most of us are pros, and most of us have kind of done these kinds of events before. So typically we have one rehearsal about a month before the show. I'm actually flying out to New York in a couple of weeks, and I'll be rehearsing out there with Michael and Todd, and so that's sort of the plan at the moment. And they have usually 2 days of rehearsal in New York, where they try to get all the New York people, because a lot of the people in the cast live in New York. They're Broadway performers, and so they spend their full time in New York. And so Michael and Todd and will fly out there. Scott Coulter lives in New York, and so they'll all get together and rehearse some people out there. And then they'll all come out to L.A. and rehearse the L.A. people in Los Angeles. So it's kind of a lovely split. And then we rehearse the day before the performance, pretty much that full day, just doing a tech rehearsal, making sure that the lighting and the sound and the spacing on stage are all correct. Yeah. And then we'll rehearse a little bit the afternoon of the show, and then we'll put the show up that day. So, yeah, it's not a whole lot of rehearsal, but it's just enough, and it always comes out. Yeah. Just great.
So to let people know some details about the show, Michael Childers presents One Night Only. It's the 16th year. New York is the theme. It benefits the Barbara Sinatra Children's Center. It is Wednesday, November 9th, 6 p.m. You can get tickets at the McCallum box office. And so what else, real quick, what else is going on with you or that you have coming up soon besides this?
Well, I'm going to be releasing a new single in a couple of months. It's called Forgiveness is Embrace. It's a song that I recorded with the infamous and amazing Stephen Schwartz. And it's in a film right now called Jimmy and Carolyn, which is hitting. I'm actually in North Carolina. There's a film festival here that the movie was screened at last night, and tomorrow I'll be singing the song live at their awards ceremony. So I've been traveling the country supporting this movie, which is a really beautiful film. It stars Gregory Harrison and Mary Beth Peel, and it's a lovely feature film. And my song that I did with Stephen is in the movie, and so we are planning on releasing it as a single through the record label that I signed with in Nashville. So we're kind of working on that right now. In the next month or two, hopefully we'll have the song out for everyone to download and enjoy. And then I recently released a book in July.
Excellent.
Called The Stage Actor's Handbook, and it's available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and anywhere you buy your books. And I wrote that with Michael Kostroff, a wonderful actor, and it's all about the traditions, protocols, and etiquette of being a professional stage actor.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it sounds like that's something that's been needed for a while in the market.
Oh, there's no book like this ever. It's why our publisher, we published with Rowman and Littlefield, which is a wonderful publishing company, and the moment they saw our manuscript, they jumped at it because they said there's nothing like this in the world that's ever been published. And we said, yeah, it's a one of a kind. So we're very excited, and they are too. And we've done a book signing at Drama Bookshop in New York City, and that was just a joy. It's been a real labor of love for the last 5 years for Michael and I, and we're very proud of it. But everything that anyone's ever said about the book has been nothing but positive. It's been just wonderful. We're very happy. Yeah.
Obviously, you've done One Night Only before. Are you familiar with the work that the Barbara Sinatra Center does? I mean, they do fabulous work there.
I know they do. They're amazing. And that's why I keep saying yes, because it's just incredible stuff that they do for children. And children's charities are like number one in my book. So anything I can do to help kids, them and St. Jude's Cancer Research are my two favorites. So anytime that, children need help, I'm 100% on board. And the Barbara Sinatra Center is really a spectacular place. Everyone should support them. They're doing God's work.
Yes, yeah, and I was blessed to do a tour a couple years back, but yeah, they support abused children and really some wonderful programs. And Barbara Sinatra, she's left us now, but a labor of love for her, absolutely. So real quick before we go, from your book, I'm fascinated by the book. Give me one or two. If somebody said to you, well, what are one of the two top takeaways from the guidebook to stage acting? What would you say? A couple of top pieces of advice.
Absolutely. That it really is about being prepared and knowing how to comport yourself as a professional. But this book, it's not just about that. It's also about our legacy as professional stage actors. The book also has about 27 quotes from legendary stage actors, including Chita Rivera, Ken Page, Jason Alexander, Sir Patrick Stewart. Jeff Daniels wrote the foreword for the book. We dropped the manuscript off to him at the theater, the Shubert Theater, when he was doing Mockingbird, and he immediately, within 48 hours, had the foreword to us. He said, "This book is so necessary." It's really everyone who's heard about it has got on board because of the legacy that we carry as professional stage actors, and we just want to pass that on to future generations of people who want to become actors and what it means to be an actor and what our legacy is, and respecting our elders and respecting the traditions and protocols that we have been taught through the hundreds of years there have been actors. So that's what this book is about. It's really about our legacy and respecting our legacy.
That's fabulous. Well, Julie Garnyé, so wonderful to talk to you again. Looking forward to seeing you in One Night Only, Michael Childers, New York. New York is the theme. Wednesday, November 9th at the McCallum. Tickets are on sale now at the McCallum box office. Thank you so much. Break a leg. Congratulations on the book, and looking forward to having you back in the desert.
Thanks, Bonnie. Can't wait to see you on November 9th. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Have a great day. All right. We'll talk to the rest of you again on The Desert Scene.